Timer start. Oh, timer has started. Okay, I will start my timer as well. All right, here we are with another set of gas clouds as well. And it looks like just basically if you're playing um, a Wave 3 list, you're bringing gas clouds. I kind of expected to see more gas clouds. I felt like a lot of people found them to be a little bit easy mode, and that probably would be appreciated in a long, difficult tournament. So it's good to see them, though. I like seeing more variety. It would be interesting, I mean, if someone just brought like one of each: a gas cloud, a debris cloud, and an asteroid. Because you could, right? You should be able to. Just want to introduce myself again real quick. If you are just tuning in, my name is Steven Downs, and I am going to be the commentator. I have been so far for the past 3 games, and I will be for the next 4. This is the Northern Nevada X-Wing Open 2019, the Battle for Batuu. And we are, this is a community-driven event. This is something that myself and a couple of the other members of the Northern Nevada X-Wing group, so Donald Allen and Nick Gaston, primarily, along with many others, helped to put this thing on. So we're doing this to support a local charity, the enCompass Academy. The enCompass Academy mission statement is that they strive to meet the individual needs of all students by focusing on students' academics, personal pathways, enrichment, and social learning. And they are also hosting us for this event, so we greatly appreciate that. We are holding charity raffles for baskets with charity or donation tickets. Those will be raffled off at the end of this round. And yeah, so thank you so much to enCompass Academy for hosting us. And yeah, we're having a good time out here. Now, this is round 4 of Swiss, and there will be, after this, we'll do a top cut for the top 8, and then we'll just have 3 more games, and that'll be it for the day. Looks like yeah, Sam has a lot of initiative 2s, and then Ahsoka Tano is his initiative 3, so where is Ahsoka? Because Ahsoka should be set already, but I don't see her set. So, because Brian put down Cassian. Yeah, I think they realize that he has to place Ahsoka. But okay, Ahsoka's just going there with her Torrents, and the B-Wings are going right there anyways, okay? Anyone on Gold Squadron? Not sure we're seeing anyone on Gold Squadron. I want to give a shout out to Dion Morales and the Gold Squadron podcast as well for hosting our stream. You can find us on Northern Nevada X-Wing, but just to try and get an extra outreach, we are being hosted by the Gold Squadron stream for this event. And I've been following the comments on our hometown stream. Like I said, Northern Nevada X-Wing, all one word, all lowercase, no hyphenations or anything. But I do check in every once in a while with the Gold Squadron side. Wedge must have placed. Let's see if I can move this thing. Yep, there's Wedge. Okay, so Wedge is right there in the back corner. So Cassian, I believe at the start of engagement or the end of engagement? Start of engagement or end of activation, he can remove a stress token. Let's just check this out. The start of activation phase, you may choose one friendly ship at range 1 to 3. If you do, that ship removes 1 stress token. He cannot remove stress from himself, but he can from others. So that helps with the B-Wings. It also helps with Wedge, obviously, because it's the only 3 that it could help. but the B-Wings especially because they have a lot of red maneuvers. 10 num is old school key and Farlander, so he can essentially spend a stress token to change focus to evade or hits. So it's like uh, makes the stress token be focus tokens. So he can do, K turn, spend a stress to evade, K turn again, and Braylon Stram. While you defend or perform an attack, if you are stressed, you may reroll up to 2 of your dice. So does that at the start of activation? Yeah, so that pairs pretty well. Wow, that's actually good. He gets rerolls and 10 num gets autofocus. Wow, okay, so Braylon's going to want to take focus all the time. 10's going to want to take target locks all the time. That's interesting. I was talking with Sam the other day at our local event, or local fly casual night, and he was mentioning how how he's gotten the dream shot off with the ARC 170 quite a few times. I was surprised. And that dream shot I'm talking about is the veteran tail gunner shot. It's especially prevalent with Wolf. With Wolf, because Wolf can do uh, shoot out the front, spend a charge to reroll, shoot out the back, regain a charge to roll an extra one. And so, yeah, Sam said that he's gotten that dream shot off with his 104th Battalion pilot a lot. And so I'm really eager to see that happen here. It'll be really cool. Let me just double check. Everything is up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And timer's going. Okay. Cool. So Wedge must have his wings closed to do the boost. So I think a difference with first and second edition now, especially with the particularly, I mean, with the 10 num ability, is that you actually have to be able to spend the stress. You have to have a reason to. You have to have actual focus results. So he could be stuck holding onto the stress if there's not a way for him to spend it. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how that works now. I think they changed it. But in that case, then Cassian can just pull that stress off of him. So this is a really powerful list. I have not seen Brian's list in action, but I have seen Sam's. Some like Sam's. I think this is a common build for Republic. But Brian's list, I'm very interested to see how it works. Because in theory, I know how it works, but see it in action is something else, obviously. Looks like they're kind of coming into that wide open space right next to the Star Destroyer there. I'll just go in for the joust. What are we doing with the Torrents? So, yep, 2-bank. A 3-bank is annoyingly red, so 2-bank is as fast as they can go. Now, I wish that there was a way to get a synchronized console on someone. So like, if... Oh, cool. If Ahsoka could have taken synchronized console. Actually, that wouldn't really help them in this case, but being able to give them the target lock so they can launch their munitions would be nice. The concussion missiles, that was something that Sam and I discussed before, where, they're kind of as a debate, because I think concussions and clusters are the same cost. And so, you could have kind of gone either way. Which one is better? Who knows? But um, I think that for the torrents, the concussion missiles are a little bit of a better option, just because they give you a range 3 shot that normally you wouldn't have with the excuse me, with the clusters. Clusters are 1 to 2, concussions are 2 to 3, so that gives you a little bit better offense further off. With the clusters, you only have 2 dice against whatever your opponent's dice are plus 1, whereas with concussions you can have 3 dice versus whatever your opponent's dice are. Let's see, is that oof? Bumped. 2 straight. And clears the stress, probably. Coordinates a focused wedge. Interesting. So wedge has nothing on him. Yeah, so everyone's coming in. So so Ahsoka has neither one of the configurations for the Delta 7, so that's interesting too. She has battle meditation, which means she can spend a single force to do a double coordinate, as long as it's 2 of the same ship, unless she's R4 astromech to ditch stress. What I like about Ahsoka's ability is that she she could coordinate all 3 of her torrents if she wants. So she spends the force for the for her regular ability, and then for her regular action spends another force. If she was so inclined, she could do that. That means that she could load all of them up with focus after they snag a target lock, or the other way around. She's a really good support ship, and having battle meditation there is really good. She does have to keep the first one at range 1, though, so that is kind of a downside, but she can still do that for herself, too. So if she wants to 2 sloop or 3 sloop, 4 or 5k, like, she's got a lot of options and can still get an action. So I think that was Brian checking for a lock, and no lock range. So that means there's no shooting again this round, but next round there definitely will be. That definitely tells Sam all he needs to do is a 1 forward, and he can get locks with probably everyone. Okay, barrel roll there, and... oh, I should have... 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now we can identify the torrents. Now let me see which one is which. So Brian has 2 different B-wings there, 2 different paint schemes, and so we can tell which one is which based on based on which B-wing it is. I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got a few different identification schemes. So Braylon Stram is in the red and white B-wing. That's the B-wing that's closer to the bottom end of the board. 10 Num is in the tan, or like the regular colored B-wing. That's the further away one. And Sam actually informed me that I'll try to keep the numbers as well, because it's hard to tell which is which right now. But we actually have them labeled properly as well. So his V19s are labeled by the number of pegs. So 1, 2, and 3 is like the number of pegs that's on them. So that works. And like I said, I'll keep the numbers floating around with them. Alrighty. So Wedge is probably eager to get that ARC 170. I bet that's That's his first target, because he can do lots of damage to that. He's got no protorps, but he can still do, as many hit dice as he rolls. Arc 170 will not get to roll them. Or roll his evade dice. Oof. Sorry. Cord got tangled up. How's it going? Oh, I can put this back up now. Boop. Alright. We've got some movement. Gosh, I kind of wish I saw. I noticed if that was one. Oof. Grab 3 at the wrong spot. There we go. I would say target locks all around, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like actually he did focuses all around. I guess this... Yeah, so this is where we'll probably see the battle meditation and Ahsoka ability. Because he can load up on focuses. It's probably a good call. Use up Ahsoka's force. I like that. Okay, so that was a Cassian move and coordinate to wedge. And then we've got Ahsoka move in. Is Ahsoka going to do the awesome battle meditation and ability? I'm seeing him grab target locks. Let's see. Because if there was a time to do that, I think it would be now. Also, for those of you watching at home, for the torrents, his torrents are, like I said, they're labeled by the number of pegs. I have the numbers, and then you can actually see on the left-hand side It's hard to tell, but it goes. It descends. The top one is 1, middle and bottom one is, and last one is 3. So I'll just try to keep that in mind as I'm trying to figure out who has what damage. It looks like he did do battle meditation. No, that's Ahsoka's ability first, and then battle meditation for the other two. So it might have been Ahsoka's ability for the arc, and then battle meditation for numbers 2 and 3. I'll try to find out. Maybe. Alright, so that is Braylon. Gosh, it's so weird. Weird saying Braylon in the B-Wing. I'm so used to the Y-Wing form. Okay. And is 10 doing Oh, what is 10 doing? He is bump citying. Interesting. Did not expect that. Okay. And here we go, wedge. 3 bank. 2 bank. 2. He wants to be kind of far out from everything. I think if he can get range 2 on the arc, that's ideal for him. He's already got the focus, so if he takes a target lock, that is just a bad day for an arc 170. Oh, wedge is going off number 3. I totally expected the arc 170 shot. So that's 1. Hit crit, and I wish I could see what that other one was. It got kind of cut off. Looks probably hit crit. Oof. Focus. Does he spend it? If it's hit at crit, I wouldn't spend it because there's no way you'll die. Oh, but he would take another shot. Okay, he does spend it, so it's a hit crit on, I think, number 2. Console fire. Oof. Oof, that's not fun. Okay. So that is Torrent 2. This is from probably Braylon. 1 hit and evade. And now 10 numb. Number on a 2. Oh, whoa, why is there rolling so many? Does he have a focus? Who's shooting? Holy moly. Dead Torrent. It's 4. Alright, that's an early game. Well, I wouldn't say early game, but. Okay, Ahsoka shots. Probably onto the U-Wing. Wait. Oh, now it's U-Wing onto Ahsoka. And 1. Alright, 1 onto Ahsoka. Shields down on Ahsoka. Oh, no. That was a fuel leak. That's going on number 3. Okay. Now it's Ahsoka. Ahsoka shots onto the U-wing, probably. Hit. 2 hits. And blanks. Alright, that's 2 onto Cassian. Now we got 2 missiles and an Arc 170 shot onto Cassian as well. Oh, let me hide 2. Bloop. 2's gone. What are you doing? Oh. That's from the Torrent 1. Okay. Torrent 1 has spent a concussion missile. Focus. It's on the other one. Dang. So I know I took 1 there. Torrent 3. Alright, now the arc. So damage there. Oh, they're asking if concussion misses would flip that damage card over. I'm gonna go see if I can hear what they're talking about. Okay, so the question was there. Nice, man, that focus. Okay, 3 hits on to Cassian. Question was, can concussion missiles flip the damage card that it was dealt? The ruling was no. Alright, so another hit onto Cassian. Alright, they're still pretty neck and neck. It's 4 ships on 4 ships now. Fortunately, Brian is able to focus down, or unfortunately for Sam, Brian is able to focus down on the torrents pretty well. Having 4 3-attack dice ships that all shoot before any of his ships do is kind of rough. But the arcs last a while. Ahsoka is apparently untouched. And yeah, so we'll see what happens next. I'm very curious. I almost wonder if you just kind of zoom past and try to get another sweep. You taking off?
Huh?
You taking off?
No.
Oh, okay.
Dad's using it. We're not connecting.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Unless, like, all the top people drop. then I might have a chance.
All right. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen here, so I'm not even going to try to make predictions. Is he bumping the arc? Nope. Looks good. Actually, I should just keep the number 3 right there. That's kind of handy. Unless Ahsoka's doing something that would go underneath that. The little squatty torrent. It's kind of funny looking. Oh, I think I see what he's doing. He scooched the arc up with the hopes that he would bump Cassian. Yes, that's exactly what he did. Because he kept those target locks. He rolled really well with those concussion missiles. And so now Cassian is just going to bump. And that means that he gets no action. He doesn't get even to support the other guys. I'm going to do that. And the Torrents will get really nice range 1 shots. Or 3 dice shots, no matter what. Range 1 from number 3. Concussion from number 1. He's investing a lot of firepower into Cassian, and I'm curious. I guess that he was getting rid of Leia. I know I said I didn't have to move it, but I'm moving it. Ah. Oof. Come on. Can she battle meditate? Evades to the torrents? Yeah, you can't. I don't think he can battle meditate to the arc and to the torrent. It has to be the 2 of the same ship, right? Let me see. Battle meditation. Yeah, friendly limited ship of the same type. Both ships must perform the same action, so he cannot have meditated to um, the arc. Ooh, it's a bump there, which means that ship is going to the Braylon will have shots on Ahsoka. Ooh, and he's stressed. He attempted the 2K. What do we got here? Is it an attempt at a 1? Talon? What's going on? I must have moved 10 num already. So Ahsoka's having a bad day now. Alright, is that wedge onto Ahsoka? Oh, come on. Alright. the dice tray is pretty low. Alright, Ahsoka evaded that, okay. Continuing the hot dice trend of the day. Well, the last game we had some pretty lackluster dice. Now one, and oof, takes one. I assume that was on Ahsoka, but we'll see where. Yep, damage on Ahsoka. Oh, and that's Braylon. He can re-roll that one. Nothing. Hit, crit, crit onto Ahsoka. Ahsoka's got a natty out. Ahsoka's down for the count. That is before Cassian too. So Cassian now has a shot to take out the Torrent. Torrent 3, he's got a fuel leak. So that's not a happy Torrent either. A single crit that gets through will cause an extra damage. One, just one. Torrent can evade that. Will it? What are we looking at? Reroll it. Alright, a hit. Alright, can the Torrents do it? Wedge, I think, bumped into the arc, so the arc can't shoot. I don't think the arc has arc on anyone. Oh, man. Oh, Torrent can target lock, yep. 2. That's something. It's gonna natty out. Nope, that's 2 more on Cassian. And concussion missiles from that last one. From number 1. Spend the lock. Oof. Confirm the kill. There it is. Nothing again. Hit, hit, crit. We'll see if they show us what the crit was. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's dead. Alright, so Cassian's out of there. So we've got... Alright, see you later, man. She went home. Gotta take care of the dogs. Right, see ya. Yeah, see you around. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so what's the win victory here? Or win victory. The win condition here. Brian's up on points. Brian has killed 2 ships and is almost at half on a third. Oh wait, there's a crit there. Oh, that's fuel leak. Okay, we know that. Sam's got to get something else killed. The trouble is you got either tanky B-wings or an X-wing. Torrents almost have to just flip around. Braylon seems like an easy target here because he's stressed, so he's a little more predictable, and Cassian can't remove that stress. So we never ended up being able to see how this list actually works, but that's okay. That's probably good for Sam. It's a really good list regardless. I think it's, like I said, having 4 3 attack-based ships that are just as chunky and that have such cool abilities as these guys do. That's really good. And one of them being Wedge, too. Wedge is always good. Arc, 4K, I'm sure. Otherwise, it's getting too far away from everything. 2 Talon for the Torrent, for Torrent 3. He would have unmodified dice, but he might have range 1. Furthermore, let's see, number 1. Yeah, I was just doing the 4K. Is it a K turn or a straight? Straight, okay. Is he gonna target lock? Come back around? Yep, he target locked Wedge. Okay, let's move these numbers now. Come on, let's move. Come on. You know you want to move. Come on. There it goes. Shrink this down a little bit. Okay. Alright. So Braylon is getting out of there. Show me the 1 Talon. Yep. 1 Talon for 10. 1 turn for 10. Ah. That's also stressful. Are you serious? 1 turns and 1 Talon's is stressful. That's funny. And a 4K. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. He's going to be able to shoot probably number 3. And number 3 needs 3 hits left at range 3. That's 3 dice against 2. Or he can go for number 1. That's... looks like it's range 2. Oh, so yeah, number 3 is probably out of range then. Hit crit. Only gets 1. Blank. And so that is a crit on... what? Loose stabilizer, okay. Thank you, Sam. Into number 1. One of these is loose stabilizer, okay. Now he can spend that stress. That's so good. So 2 hits. Two onto 10, so 2 shields down on 10. Okay. Talon rolls are K turns with the Torrents. Do the Torrents have K turns as well as Talon rolls? Thought they did. Let's find out. Yes, it's got 3K. 3K is probably not a bad call there. Let's see. Torrent 1 has 1 health. Torrent 3 has 3 health. Oh, that's kind of fun. And the Arc has taken no damage. So the Arc could probably clean up another ship. Um, it has enough health that that's a possibility. Three K. There's 3. And there's a K. Check out the Gold Squadron templates that Sam's got. He won them on a stream at some point. Another 3K. Oh, what? Oh. Yeah. No, he didn't turn around. Oh man, that is very confusing looking. But let's see. 3 did the K. 1 appears to have done a 4 straight. Oh, he couldn't do a K turn because of the loose stabilizer. Good call. Glad you guys remember. Oh, glad you remember that on stream, guys. Alright, so now we gotta do an action for number 1. What's the question? Oh, did he actually? He did. Maybe he didn't remember the loose stabilizer. Because that probably was a 3K. So you gotta use your crit tokens. Oh, thanks. How'd you do?
I did. I hacked a table last game.
Alright, so what happened there is they forgot that Torrent number 3 had disabled power regulator. And so they were dialing everything back. And so Torrent number 3 has now done the ion maneuver. He's taken the focus action. And Torrent 1 has done his straight maneuver as initially planned. And now we have a 2 straight with the arc. Hello everyone watching our stream. Welcome. This is round 4 of our Northern Valley X-Wing Open community-driven event. Not a system open. I've gotten that question a couple times, but yeah, not a system open. So what do we got here? Looks like a bump. Is it a 2-turn? One Talon. Call. Braylon and 10 Num really like to have stress. So. Fortunately, those Torrents are both facing the wrong way. And number 1 wasn't able to flip his damage card down, so he's going to have to go straight again and not pump in order to flip that thing face down. Okay, we got Wedge, just coming in a little bit. Probably going to bring the pain on number 1. Oh, he's bringing the pain on the arc. All right. Get ready for no dice for defense. Spends the focus for 2, or does he keep it? So arc has not taken any damage, as far as I know. But we all know how good that is. All right, so yeah, just one on the arc. Okay. Range 3 from Braylon onto the arc, and he can reroll up to 2. Oh, 2 crits. He's stressed, so he can reroll that. Hit, crit, crit. Wow. And the arc. What was his action? All right, so hit. Got weapons failure. Oof, that's bad for the arc. Okay. Weapons failure. There it is. Okay, now we got 10 Num going on. We got nothing. This Torrents lived to fight another day. Now the arc with 2 dice, probably on Wedge. Couldn't ask for anything better. Oh, the natties. Yeah, I know, Sam. I'm sorry. That's how it's been all day. Got 20 minutes left in the round. So 3, probably a K turn. 1 still has to go straight. 1 is not a happy camper. I hope Sam doesn't forget that, because if he moves, if he turns, banks, or K turns, or talons, with that number 1 Torrent, it is a dead Torrent. I recall a time that I had a double stressed Arc 170 that had loose stabilizer, and he had to fly off the board. There was nothing else he could do. because of loose stabilizer. He had 1 health, so yeah, loose stabilizer is a mean final crit, or mean penultimate crit. Alright, show me that K turn. Oh, 2 Talon, okay. Probably means that he can go. I think the 4 straight's white with the torrent. Oh, shoot, he just killed it. I don't know how much. I don't think that I. I think they caught it last time. I hope they catch it this time. Okay. Does the B-Wing have... Oh, yeah, okay, so it must be able to link into a focus. Can it really do that? Focus link into barrel roll, so he can stress himself manually. He doesn't need to do a red maneuver. So Braylon's tram is really good. Ooh, Wedge is out. Ah, nice work by Sam there. I was sure that... Alright, so Braylon's going in on the arc. That means that only one... So he can re-roll one because he's stressed. Spend the focus. Structural damage. Oh, that arc is structural damage. Roll 1 fewer defense die. Weapons failure. Roll 1 fewer attack die. Alright, so he's got... Oh, I should... Sorry. Totally should have moved this. I think I was trying to move it earlier. Probably spends the stress, yeah. Got a natty out. Does not natty out. Okay, so that torrent is out of there with another structural damage. Alright, so Torrent 3's got a pot shot. Is that a pot shot? Long range. At... It's gotta be at... Oh, is it blanks? Yeah, it's blanks. Yeah, that's been my experience with Republic too. I keep trying to make them work, and every time with a Torrent, there's just... They don't work out very well. Now, Sam's opening volley was really good. He had well, one torrent died before it could do anything, but two of them did 3 hits with their concussion missiles. Let's get rid of ship 1. And actually, we can just get rid of that one too. It's the last torrent up. Torrent 3 still has fuel leak, and now the Arc has structural damage, which is non-repairable, and weapons failure, which I believe you can repair. Well, Torrent Blues are 1 bank and straight, 2 straight, 3 straight. What's the right call here? Probably 1 bank. And it might be worth your while to flip the fuel leak. I'm not sure. Now the arc, I feel like, should do a 2-turn to the right. Utilize that back arc and flip weapons failure. Brian with 10 now will just do a 1 bank in. Same with Wedge. Probably same with Braylon. He's got the time and he's got the health to handle that. Even if the arc does get a shot, it's going to be 2 dice on 1 or 2 dice on 2. Yep, there's a 2. That's a 2-turn, yeah. Flip. Yep, flips weapons failure. And the 1 bank there. Yep. Pretty sure they can't hear me. Focus? Or did he flip the... Oh yeah, he focuses. And a 1 bank. Oh. Wow, he's just kind of bouncing back and forth between targets. I guess the arc is at 2. Oh. I think he saw that. He saw where he was going. That arc is rolling 0 dice. Wedge. Looks like Wedge locked the torrent. 4 on 1. 4 on 1 with a crit. I mean, with a fuel leak is, yeah. Spend the lock. Yep, that's dead. Even if it spends the focus, it's out. Because of fuel leak. He's got to remember that fuel leak. And damaged engine. Alright, just Braylon, or that's 10. 10 first? Yeah. Spend the stress for 2. And that's it, that's game. The torrents. Did I get the damage wrong on the torrent again? I must have. How is the torrent alive? Oh, only one. Oh, he's got the target lock. 2 on wedge. Not enough to get half, especially with an evade. Alright, I'm gonna grab a damage update real quick. Okay, well, I guess I was wrong. So that one, I guess he flipped his fuel leak down. He still has 1 health left. Oh, 10 num got that K turn. Takes the focus, or the stress, like, focus. Alright, here it goes. Range 2. 3 on 1. That's it. Alright, good game, guys. Congratulations to Brian for bringing this game home. Let's see what the final score was. Oh, whoops. Oh, I forgot to drop that one down. Okay. 200 to 51. Alright. Congratulations, Brian. That's such a good Rebel list. And thank you both so much for being willing to come on the stream and play. I know there's a lot of stress involved, and I appreciate you guys being willing to, like I said, come online and play.